What is up, boys and girls, and welcome back. It's AppleByte like always, and this is a post-recording commentary, commentating, whatever. Basically, when I was recording this video, I forgot to press the record button, so I don't have, web or Facecam, and I don't have my original commentary, unfortunately. Like, it's really unfortunate. I really wish I did, so I wouldn't have to commentate again. This is the third episode I'm making today, and it's like 2:20 in the morning. I'm tired, I've had a long day, yada yada, but I'm here, and we're gonna continue. So we started in the asylum because that's where we left off last time. Yeah, I was planning on killing him like that. Right here they taught me how to sneak kill. I already kind of knew that I was gonna sneak up to him and wait for some kind of prompt to kill him, but it's nice that they told me, I guess. We're gonna kill him, and we're gonna look at him. I'm looking at him. Pull out our gun. Alright, I'm taking a look around because in a survival horror game, you definitely want to look at your surroundings. Make sure you scrape every little inch to make sure you get, the most supplies that you can out of the area to help you move forward. And I was like, why was that guy having such a hard time? He was like banging on the door, and like I just come in and just walk in like right away, no problem. It's like, okay, well, they're teaching me how to go through windows. I'm checking the cart right quick. Nothing on there, I believe. And I'm like, hey, Rock. And I'm like, hey, Lantern. You're pretty bright in my face. Which it was. It really was. Alright. So we got a fire over here. We got a gate. I'm looking around. Hello, beautiful. Your name's Lydia, after my Skyrim companion. I actually played a lot of Skyrim. That was like the only game I was playing like the last 2 weeks, I think. And I was thinking of recording it, but it's such a long game, and I knew I wasn't gonna follow through. But yeah, I got pretty far. I was like level like 19 or something like that. I actually ended up erasing everything. Because I was just like, no, I'm probably not gonna, or I was modding it, and I installed like these like 3 new mods that made my game like unplayable. And I tried fixing it, and I was just like, whatever. I had like 20 mods already in my game, so those 3 must have messed them up somehow or whatever. And I just deleted everything. I was like, I need space on my computer anyways. And what the hell happened to that guy? It looks like someone like chewed his face. Anyways, you're about to watch me like fail epically hard right here. I'm like taking a look around like, where are you? Where are you? And I'm like, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw this bottle over here. He's gonna go look at it, and then I'm gonna stab him in the back. Sounds like a good plan, right? Of course. Throws it right there. Wait for him to mosey on over. Good. Now just kill him. Stab him in the face or in the back of the head. I keep saying face. Like, I said it during like my live recording a couple times, and I was like, no, you're stabbing him in the head, not the face. And I'm like, where's the next guy? And I'm like, oh, he's right there. And then I was wondering, like, can he see me? Like, because like the wall is kind of covering me, or like the little like, whatever is in front of me. I'm like, it's covering me, but like, is it enough? Is it enough cover to kind of hide me? And basically I'm just trying to test out the waters, saying what counts as cover, whatever. And I totally messed up here. I was like, does he see me? Yeah, he totally sees me. And I'm like, oh, give him a punch. Started strangling me, which was not nice. I punched him in the face. And right here, I was seriously just like, I know it's kind of dumb because, like, you know, I'm punching him. It's like, why are you punching him? You should be doing something else, probably. Holy crap, I like stomped him, he like punched my knee. And I'm like, okay, well. And it looked like I hit him with those, but obviously I didn't. And yeah, it's a death. And I'm like, okay, obviously melee isn't the way to go. I really want to see how much, you know, how many hits it will take if I meleeed him. But melee sucks so much. Like, I hit him like 6 times and he didn't die, so, you know. And then I was wondering, I was like, why does he use a knife to melee? Like, even if it's like a little shank to like the chest or whatever. Anyways, right here, I accidentally throw the bottle. Like, right as I pick it up, I press R2. And like, it just throws it like in this, you know, this random area. But actually it works out. As you can see right here, I'm like, okay, well, they both started moving, so they both heard it, which is kind of unfortunate. I think the light's attracting them, so I turned off my lantern, and I think that was a good move on my part. I'm not sure, I haven't tested the waters on that yet. Like, I haven't tried sneaking up on someone with my lantern on, but I'm guessing it wouldn't work. Anyways, I get the first guy pretty easily, and the second guy that caused me so much trouble, has his back turned towards me, which is his fault, definitely. He's about to get his ass kicked. I'm about to go behind him and like, whoop-ow, whoop-ow, whoop-ow. There you go. There you go. So I checked behind the house to see what there was. We got some brain juice. Some good juice for the brain. Actually, I'm starting to get fucking cold. It's 2:30 in the morning, if I haven't told you yet. I burned that bitch because that bitch was not killed by my hands. So I was just like, yeah, you're just done. Just stay down there. We find another syringe for health, which is good. I'm like, oh, you can hide in here. And I'm like, what I freaking hide from? Maybe like the lady thing that I burned. I don't know. I'm starting to yawn a lot too, which is why I'm not talking for like those like kind of extended periods. There's a trap right there, and I'm gonna disarm it. I think you can only use these trap parts on your bow, which I don't have, and I'm like, take the dynamite. Like, that's what you really need. That's what you really want. That's what is really gonna come in handy. But you know, he takes the wire and not the bomb. Who the hell knows? I'm gonna take a sip of water right quick. And then I'm like, ooh, look at that place. It looks so mysterious, so cool. And I'm like, I really like it when games put landmarks like in the distance. It's like, oh, there's that tower, or there's that, you know, whatever, there's that sign, and eventually you get there. And that's what I'm hoping happens. You know, I'm hoping I eventually get to that lighthouse.
I feel like I'm being pulled.
Then stop looking at it, dummy. Duh. And then right here, I was like, I remember, I was like, imagine if a zombie shark or a monster shark, whatever, you know, I'm not exactly sure what they are. You know, they're monsters, I guess. They're not really like zombies, even though they share similar qualities. If you know, I didn't talk because I yawned, obviously. But yeah. Imagine like a zombie shark just like jumped out of the water and bit my head off, and it was like, you died, congratulations. I'm looking around, making sure I'm picking up everything I can. I'm like, is there anything in here? No. Alright, well, I'll carry my lantern around. And it looked like there's a shiny, like something shining on the tree. I felt like it was gonna be something you could pick up or something, maybe like extra ammo pack or something, but no, it was just a reflection of the light off the leaves. And then I see that guy. I'm like, I wonder if he could see me in the bushes. Like, is it like Assassin's Creed-y, where like if you're hiding, if you're crouching in bushes, they don't see you? But I haven't tested that out yet either. And I'm like, just look around, over the fence, into the fire, into the flames. And I'm totally gonna sneak up on that guy and kill him. Just making sure there's no other one. Like if there's a second one like right around the corner, like, you know, would have been troublesome. But no, he was all alone and he's dead. Like I said, I'm not burning them because I believe this is how it works. It's from my understanding at least. If you know, stealth kill them, if you stab their head for, you know, if you stab them in the head, I'm repeating myself repeatedly. If you stab them in the head, they die and they won't resurrect. However, if you shoot them, say I shot him 6 times, but I shot him in the leg, the chest, a couple times, the head's not destroyed, so he's gonna come back. So that's when you want to use a match to kind of burn him and, you know, make sure he doesn't come back. But if you like stealth kill him and stab him in the head, or even if you use your gun and you blow up their head, they're not coming back. At least that's what I believe so far from playing. I might be totally wrong on that, whatever. I'm like, don't turn around, guy. Stab him in the face. There you go again. I said face again. Stab him in the back of the head. I was thinking of picking up that bottle, but in the end I was like, nah. And then I was like, oh, I could pick up his torch. That's really cool. I was trying to light him on fire with the torch instead of using matches, but apparently you can't light a body with a torch. But you can do it with a match, which doesn't make any sense because, you know, the torch has more, I feel like it would hold more fire than the match, you know, tiny little match, but whatever. And then I think I was trying to drop it here. I'm like, yeah, you can't equip it, like you can't hotbar it or hotkey it or whatever you want to call that. I was trying to throw it like a bottle, like holding L2 or left trigger and right and pushing right trigger, but no, it just zooms in and it like gives you that attack. We're gonna bust in like badasses. And we're gonna take a look around. Am I gonna turn on the light? No. What's that? That's a map fragment. Okay, well, at least we know there's a map in the game. And there's a body. And the smart thing to do is to do that. Burn it. I didn't kill it, so it must be alive. That's how I'm thinking. That's how I'm, you know, that's how I'm accustoming myself to the game. I'm like, if I didn't kill it, it's not dead, therefore burn it. If given the option to, of course. We dismantle that trap. We find another body here. As I sneak in. We're gonna burn that shit too. Just die, die, die. And I was trying to crouch and pick up the ammo that's on the floor, but when I pushed the crouch button, it just made me take cover. So I was just like, okay, just pick up the ammo. We got 5 bullets, which is good. Not so good, as we're soon gonna find out. Like, you're gonna be surprised by this. I was really surprised by this. I think that was a bottle that I could have possibly picked up. I don't know. Or I think it was just the prompt to get back under the bed, actually. But there's this, you know, fenced off area also. And I'm like, well, yeah, I can actually break this. And before I can even burn him, he like comes alive. And I'm like, okay, well, shot in the shoulder, missed shot, reloading, shot in the shoulder, missed shot, shot in the head, missed shot. And I have 1 more bullet left. I punch him. He sickles me. Okay. I punch him again. And then I miss. and I punch him. Oh god, I'm almost dead. And luckily his head blows up. And like I said, I killed him by blowing up his head, so I don't feel, you know, the need to burn him. We found a key though. It didn't even say what the key is used for. But whatever. I'm gonna hotkey the meds. Need meds because I'm really bad at the game. And yeah, I was like, wow, with I think it was 6 bullets, or even I think I had 7 bullets. I couldn't kill one enemy with 7 bullets. And I was like, you have to be either really careful with your shots, or you have to just, know how to use it more effectively. I don't know, man. If you can't kill an enemy with 7 shots, that's crazy. Anyways, I just started smacking these freaking boxes, and I uncover some stuff like you saw. I got some ammo, and I think I got another syringe if I'm not mistaken. And then I'm looking back over here. I'm like, did I miss anything? Did I really? And I think the answer was no, and I was just like, okay, let's just get out through the window. Now, what I realized is that there's actually a lot of areas in the Evil Within. There's a lot of, enemies, but they're scattered. There's not like big groups of enemies that you would see like in Resident Evil or something. There's one here, maybe there's 2 in the kind of the same area, but they're spaced out, so you can kind of deal with them on their own. But you're never put in a position where you have to fight 2 at the same time, which I appreciate, because the combat in this game is actually pretty difficult if you're not, stealth killing them and killing them in one hit. I'm kind of just creeping around. We saw that zombie earlier. I'm trying to get to him. You could hear him. He sounds really close, actually. There he is. And I'm like, okay, go, just go for it. Kill him before he turns around. There you go. And he actually had 2 bullets on him, which I was really surprised. I was like, okay, well, he had a torch, which I knew, but I didn't know he had bullets. Or I didn't know zombies could drop bullets, I guess. And there's another zombie over here. As you can see, there's actually bear traps down there, and I did notice that. And I was like, well, let me backtrack a little bit and come in here, because I didn't actually come in here. We got more matches, which is always good, and one bullet. And then I remember I was like, yeah, 1 bullet. Like a case of 1 bullet. Usually it's like a case of bullets. Like, you don't even get 2 bullets, you get 1 bullet. And I think that was pretty funny. And it actually made me feel like, wow, this is an actual thing. Like, they're actually making me survive out here. Which was a crazy thought. For me, at least. So we got another trap here. I'm gonna disarm. I feel like the controls are kind of wonky. Like right there, you could see that I was kind of like walking backwards when I was trying to make my character turn and walk, the opposite way. But instead, he just kind of walks kind of awkwardly, like backwards. And I use my light to kind of illuminate the area to see if I could pick up anything. There's this room. It doesn't have anyone in it. Got another syringe. We're starting to stack up the syringes too, which is pretty nice. I'm looking around to make sure there is no zombie monsters around, because you always want to get the sneak on them, especially early on. I find it really hard to deal with even one of them, which is a good feeling because it makes every encounter feel, you know, tense, or it makes every encounter tense and kind of frightening. And right here you can see that you can actually disarm the bear trap and get trap parts. There's that guy back there, and then there's the guy that we can't see yet. It's right there. I was actually kind of lucky that I saw him, because I was like, where is he? Because you can't see because of the bush, obviously. And then, you know, he appeared. I felt like he should have saw me there, and I was like, oh my god. But we got the kill. He's down for the count. I check his body. I'm like, do you have any goodies for me? No. And then I was thinking, I was like, you know, I was actually thinking of having him lured to me and having him walk on these bear traps to see if he's actually if they're actually effective against zombies or whatever. Like, if he stepped in one, would it kill him? If he stepped in two, would it kill him? Or if he stepped in all three, would it even kill him? Or, you know, would it even damage him? You know, maybe they're immune to the bear traps for whatever reason, which would be weird. But yeah, I should have tested it out. We find some more brain goo. And that's the first time I realized that you could actually open like those cabinets. I'm not sure if I missed any before this, but you know. And then I'm like, okay, I could definitely get this guy. He has a kind of like a set route. I felt like he was gonna walk in a circle, kind of counterclockwise. And I'm like, yeah, just run up to him. Sneak when you get close, and bam, destroyed, killed. You're done, finito. I take a look outside. I'm like, there's nothing outside, and I'm like, oh, there's brain goo. And I was like, 700, 700. That's a lot. I don't think we've gotten that much brain goo from like a single container. So I was like, okay, so he was just guarding the brain goo, and you could kind of decide on whether to take that or not. I also stepped on the fire to see if the fire actually hurt me. It did not, surprisingly. I was totally expecting it to burn me and like make me lose health, but it didn't, so it is what it is. Now I'm just checking around. I'm like going around the perimeter, and as you can see, there's that wire right there, and I ran into it. But hear me out. When I was, you know, when I was recording this, I still thought I was, you know, doing the whole face cam thing, and apparently I wasn't, or you know, I didn't know that. But when I was doing the face cam, I looked into the camera, and I was like talking to like you guys. And when I looked back, I was like, holy crap, there's a tripwire in front of me. And I tried turning back, but he didn't like really turn back. He does like this awkward, like, I don't know. I feel like the turning's really awkward. But anyways, I saw those two dead bodies on the floor, and I was like, I didn't kill you, burned both of you. And I think that turned out beautifully. I picked up 4 extra bullets, which was actually really nice. And I was like, crank that lever, crank that lever, crank it, crank that lever. And we're gonna go through it. And basically, I'm like, is there no save point? Because the episode's kind of running a little bit long here. I'm like, oh, checkpoint. And the thing closed behind me. And I was like, okay, whoa. I'm not sure if the checkpoint actually means it saves, like it's the autosave. But we're going to find out together, and this is where I ended the episode. So, boys and girls, thank you for watching. Make sure to smash that like button if you're enjoying the series, and if you want to support my channel and the content I create. Comment down below telling me what's your favorite zombie that you've seen so far. And subscribe if you want to become part of the Apple Squad today. And if you want to see any more of my Evil Within walkthrough. And like always, boys and girls, thank you so very much for watching. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And I'll see you on the next one. Johnny.